Hey guys, it's Krista from Bahamianista.com, and thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. And I am here today just to talk a little bit about why we don't see results in our fitness journey, why it's so hard. You know, we try over and over and over again, and it's like nothing's happening, nothing's moving, nothing's changing. And we get frustrated, we get overwhelmed, especially with everything else you have going on. Whether it's work, whether it's kids, whether it's a job, whether it's, you know, personal relationships. We just have a whole world of things going on. There's 3 reasons why people give up. You know, a lot of us get tired of trying different things and trying new diets and trying new exercise routines, getting a trainer, getting a gym membership, you know, all of the above. And we get tired because we don't see results. We don't see results fast enough. We don't see what we want to see. We get exhausted, we get overwhelmed. It's just, you know, it just feels like it doesn't work. Then I know, and the reason why I'm talking about this is because I have been there. I've done that. Don't be fooled by the muscles, don't be fooled by the fit physique. I've been in the same position as you, wanting to see results right away and not even knowing where or how to start, or just procrastinating, flying by the seat of my pants, not really knowing what to do or if I'm doing it the right way, just kind of doing, you know. I honestly feel like a lot of us have so many different responsibilities, whether you're male or female, whether you're a mom or a parent, or, you know, whether you're a blogger, entrepreneur, whatever you may be. When do you find the time? Like, where is the time for, you know, actual working out, actual meal prep and meal planning and all that stuff? Where is the time? Can we be realistic here? Because to tell you the truth, I felt the same exact way. I felt there was no time. There's no time in the day to do this. I don't know how these fitness gurus on Instagram get their body so and YouTube, they're always working out every day and all of the, you know, it just seemed impossible. And I was like, you know what? I feel like the biggest reason why we default on all these, you know, New Year's goals and gym memberships and promises to ourselves and vision boards and stuff like that. The main reason why we default on all these things is because, and I'll just be honest, we don't want it enough. And I'll tell you the truth, I didn't want it enough. I didn't want the work. I didn't want to do the work that it entailed to be the fitness guru, or to look the way I wanted to look, or to be as consistent as I wanted to be. I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it. I felt so overwhelmed by everything else. It was just like, something else that I gotta do, like, for real? And it was like, hey, if you want to get XYZ, you want to go here, you want to do this, you want to do that, you gotta show up, and you gotta show up consistently. The number one reason I think a lot of us don't show up is we get in our feelings. We start things, we stop things, and the reason we stop is because we start to doubt ourselves. We don't have great self-esteem. We're looking at other people, comparing ourselves. You know, social media is the devil. And literally will have you in your feelings because so-and-so has abs, or so-and-so looks like a Coca-Cola bottle, or so-and-so's waist is snatched to the gods. You're looking at you like, well, when am I gonna get there? You start to feel left behind, because I know I started to feel left behind. I started to wonder, like, what am I doing wrong? Why are they so far ahead and I'm so left behind? And I feel like the number one reason is we get in our feelings and we start to doubt ourselves and doubt our capabilities, and we can't get like that. Let me tell you something. Your feelings will have you looking like a broke joke. Seriously, your feelings do not dictate your success, and it will not dictate your success. All successful people I know push through. They push through the heartaches. They push through being lazy. They push through pain. They push through being tired. They push through all of these things. And you know why? Let's go back to it. It's because they want it, and they want it bad enough. So if you want it bad enough, trust me, you're going to push through. You're going to say no to those feelings and be like, you know what, feelings, bye. Because y'all not going to tell me how I'm about to look. in the next couple of weeks, couple of months, or how many pounds I'm gonna lose in the next 2 to 3 months, or how my day is gonna go. You are not gonna tell me, and you have to be honest, be straight up. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, you are not gonna tell me how I'm gonna live my life. I might feel XYZ, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna do XYZ. You feel me? So let's get into reason number 2. And you know what? Reason number 2, for me at least, is being inconsistent. And being inconsistent can mean a lot of things. It can mean you're just not prepared. You're too lazy to prepare. You feel like there's not enough time in the day to prepare, or or you don't want to carve out that time to prepare. The easiest way to stop being inconsistent, first, you definitely have to say no to your feelings. But most importantly, you have to prepare yourself for success. And that means shopping ahead of time in the grocery store. That means making a list ahead of time and knowing what you're going to get. Making a budget, knowing how much you're going to spend. Because there will be days where, you will get tried and it will be like, do I really want to do this? But honestly, if your meals are prepped, if your gym bag is packed, if you got your clothes ready, you ready to go. If you are prepared, you set yourself up for success. If you are prepared, it's just that much easier to stay consistent on a meal plan, on a workout plan, in a fitness journey. It is just that much easier. Okay, and number three reason why we don't see results in our fitness journey. Why? I get whiny. I'm like, but I want to be there now. I want now. My fiance always tells me about that. He's like, you always want everything right now. It takes time, right? You have to enjoy the process. I started the Lit and Fit Challenge in January 2017, and it's now May 2017. And I had to learn that getting the goals I wanted, achieving the goals I wanted, getting the things I wanted is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. And what did I say before? I said you need to want it in order to work for it. You need to want it. You need to want to show up for yourself. If you can't show up for yourself for at least a week, or at least 21 days, you definitely can't show up for yourself if you want to lose 15 pounds, if you want to lose 6 inches off your waist, if you want to be toned, or you want to build muscle, whatever your fitness goals are. If you can't show up for an hour of meal planning on Sunday, or writing a list of items down before you go to the grocery store, if you can't show up for that, you can't show up for however long it's going to take you. We need to start showing up. We need to be able to say, hey, I'm going to take this amount of time to get myself set up for success. It's not an overnight thing. We can't expect instant results. And honestly, I struggled with that. I had to say no to my feelings. I had to say no to being inconsistent, and I had to keep pushing. Even though there were some days I'm like, nothing is happening, like nothing is changing, And I wanted to change so bad. I was like, but if you want it bad enough, you'll keep going. You'll stay consistent. Those are 3 reasons why I feel like a lot of us don't see results in our fitness journey, and a lot of us get frustrated and we give up, But I want to encourage you guys. And I mean, you can even look at my story and look at what I've been doing and with the Lit and Fit Challenge. Like before this, I never thought the Lit and Fit Challenge would be what it was. I never thought I could be consistent for even 2 or 3 months. I needed to put in the work. I wanted to get somewhere, and I needed to put in the work to get there. And I am still getting there. I still struggle, but I've decided to show up. All I want to leave with you guys today is show up. You have to show up. It's long, it's hard, and that's just the truth. It's gonna be long, it's gonna be hard, but you just have to decide if you want it. If you have to decide if this is worth it. Before I started the Lit and Fit Challenge, I was definitely a procrastinator. I was definitely flying by the seat of my pants. I was definitely not consistent. And it started to spread around a lot in my entire life, and I was just looking at 30 years old, and I'm like, oh my goodness, how am I going to raise a family? How am I going to be in a long-term relationship if I can't show up for myself? And I was trying to figure out, like, how am I going to do all these things if I can't even do something so small and so simple for me? And I was determined, you know, I made my New Year goals resolution to stay consistent, not necessarily be fit, but just to stay consistent for an entire year, and, you know, 5 months out. And I do see the results. I do see the results with my eating. I do see the results with my health overall, with my skin, my fitness level. My body has definitely changed, you know, for the better, and I was really excited about that. And I just wanted to share with you guys that I have been where you are right now. And I mean, I still struggle, but I've taught myself that putting a little bit aside can help in the long run. And showing up for yourself is the most important thing you can do. It teaches you, and it carries over into every aspect of your life. If you can show up for yourself, like I showed up for myself, and I want to continue showing up for myself, you will get where you want to go. You won't feel like people are passing you by or leaving you behind. You will get where you want to go. You will stop comparing yourself. You know, you will. We don't want to be stuck. We don't want to stay in one place. I mean, we're all grown, we're all adults, and we want to progress, you know, to whatever it is. And right now, this is specifically for anybody that has a fitness journey, or if you have issues staying consistent in any area. I think this advice applies to anybody. But I've been there, and I know the struggle. I know the frustration. I know how emotional it can be, especially if you feel like nothing is working and you feel like you've done everything you can and you feel so overwhelmed that you don't know what to do. So that is why I started the Lit and Fit Challenge, because I wanted to prove to myself that I could be better than that I could come out of that hole and be positive and start thinking positive things and be confident and teach others, or at least help somebody else that has a hard time, you know, starting or being consistent, or even just showing up for yourself on a daily basis. So with that said, I know that was a little bit of a long run, but this is for anybody that has a hard time. If you are listening to this from my email list, you'll know there's a new challenge. For anybody that's watching this from my YouTube channel, you can click below to see the new challenge for June. And basically it's an eating challenge, and basically just a simple worksheet in order to show you guys how to do, you know, basic meal prep, or some tips for basic meal prep and meal planning. And then also, you know, best times to eat during the day, during the night, that kind of thing, if you don't really know. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I have started actually selling meal plans. So I've made my first 2-week meal plan. It is basically a 2-week guide to clean eating. If you have never been able to do that, it's a little bit about me, a little bit about my story and why I started, and then also it's a grocery list. It's a two-week meal guide. It literally tells you what to eat Monday through Thursday, how many meals you should be eating, what you should be eating. It gives you recipes. It gives also some do's and don'ts of clean eating. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. And honestly, it's based on all of my experience for the past couple of months and all of the years I've been an athlete. All of the things that I've done wrong, I've learned from, and that I've been able to instill and put into this meal plan. It is simply based off experience. I'm not a doctor. I'm not prescribing anybody anything. And it worked for me. And I want to share it with you guys for a special price. I put a lot of work in it, so I couldn't make this one free. But it's $12.99 for a 2-week meal plan. And it's literally everything that I'm eating right now. A grocery list, budget friendly, because I know I don't have the money to be eating this meal and then that meal, and then, you know, it's realistic. We have leftovers. We use the leftovers for other meals. But that's just something I wanted to put out there for you guys. If you do have a hard time with clean eating, or eating on time, or losing the weight, or you know, reaching your fitness goals, nutrition is just that important. Like, seriously, like 80% more important than a workout. You can work out 5 to 6 times a week and you would not get as great results if you weren't eating well. So I'm gonna tell y'all now the reason why I started seeing better results, why I got so cut, why I even started to see more abs, is because I've been eating clean and I've been trying to eat consistently clean. And no one's perfect. If you can't follow the guide 100%, that's fine. It's downloadable, it's easy to use, it's flexible. The link to buy is below. I really appreciate you guys' support so far. I mean, it means everything to me, because I just remember starting this and not even wanting to post this. I don't want to get emotional. Not even wanting to post pictures of myself, because I was just that inconsistent. I was just that unhappy with where I was at. And now it's, I don't know, I feel like this challenge has changed my life. The choices I've made have completely changed my life. And I just want to help anybody else that was struggling or is struggling with procrastinating with their fitness journey, with just being consistent overall. I mean, I just pray that this is an encouragement to you, whether you're listening from my email list or whether you're listening from YouTube, Facebook, wherever. I just thank you so much for supporting me and being there. And I love you guys. I really do. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And email me if you have any questions. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. I know I put my emotions out there a little, but I am emotional, so what? But thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. And let's stay lit and fit, y'all. It's about to be summertime. Let's get snatched for the summer, you know, anyway. But thank you. I cannot say it enough. And I will see you guys later. Have a great summer, and let's get to the lit and fit eating challenge.